All right, guys, welcome back to this episode of Hollywood Squares. Let's go ahead and jump into round number 2. Corey just solved the first round. Won the first round, and now it's Paul's turn to start the round. He's going to go with Kathleen.
Kathleen.
All right, here we go.
Who played the character of Newman on Seinfeld? Are they
Michael Richards, and he agrees.
Actor Wayne Knight.
And it was Wayne Knight, so Corey
sorry,
gets
you're
the
wrong.
square.
Circle, it's your turn to play.
And Corey's going to go with Rhonda.
Rhonda. What year did Christina Aguilera, Lil Kim, Maya, and Pink have the hit single Lady Marmalade on Interscope? Will you
This is
agree
2001,
or
and he disagrees.
In 2001.
And it was 2001, so Paul gets the
choice.
square.
Which square do you want, X?
And Paul is now going to go with Michelle.
Michelle. What news network did Ted Turner pioneer on cable television in 1980? Do you think that's a
Fox News, and he
Agree or
disagrees.
CNN?
And it's CNN.
Yes, you got it
So
right.
Paul gets the square.
Where are you going to play, Circle?
And Corey's going to go with Jeffrey Tambor.
Jeffrey Tambor.
Okay. Let's go over to Jeffrey again.
What does Prevention Magazine say is the best way to break up a cat fight?
You pour water. You spritz with water.
Will you agree
Spray
or
with
disagree?
water. And he disagrees.
You're incorrect.
And he's wrong. So Paul gets the square. And Paul's going to go with Richard for the win.
Richard for the win.
Okay.
How many Pussycat Dolls are shown on the cover of their album PCD? What do you think?
This is 6, and he disagrees.
There are 6.
And he's wrong. So Corey gets the
You
square.
lose that square. Circle's turn now.
And now Corey is going to go with Nancy.
Nancy for the block. What 2005 movie did film critic Roger Ebert call, quote, a lame-brained, outdated wheeze? Do you think that's a block?
Dukes of Hazzard, and he
Agree or
agrees.
disagree? The Dukes of Hazzard.
And he's right, so he gets the block.
Yes, you got it right. X, it's your turn.
And now
to play.
Paul is going to go with Chris for the
Chris
block.
for the block. Who is on the yacht with Shop Boys in the song Party Like a Rock Star? Make your choice. Agree
Marilyn
or
Manson,
disagree?
and he disagrees.
Marilyn Manson.
And he's wrong.
Unfortunately, no.
So now Corey is going to go with Chris for the
For
win.
the win. Which film marked Robert De Niro's directorial debut? Do you agree?
He's his mistress,
or
and he
disagree?
agrees.
A Bronx Tale.
And it's a Bronx Tale, so Paul gets the
Sorry.
square.
X's
And now
turn.
Paul's going to go with Kevin for the
Kevin
win.
For the win.
Oh my gosh.
Who sang the theme song for the 70s TV series Beretta? Let's have your
This is Sammy
selection.
Davis Jr., and he
Agree or
disagrees.
disagree? The theme was sung by Sammy Davis
And it was Sammy Davis Jr.
Unfortunately,
So
no.
Corey gets the
Circle, your
square.
turn to choose Matthew for the win.
Matthew for the win.
That's today.
And it's the secret square.
If you guess correctly, you'll win a bonus.
Okay, so Corey might get a bonus
$1,000. In the
$1,000.
2005 adventure film Sahara, who played Dirk Pitt? Do you agree?
He says
or
Owen Wilson, and he agrees.
Matthew McConaughey.
And it's Matthew McConaughey, so that's not it either.
You're incorrect. X, Matthew for the win.
Okay.
What's the name of the series of books Anne Martin wrote for young female readers? Are they
The Babysitter's Club, and he disagrees.
The Babysitter.
And he's wrong as well.
You lose that square. Circle, Matthew.
All I can
for
say
the
to that
win.
is, you fool!
What was Counting Crows' breakout single? Give us your
Mr.
verdict.
Jones, and he disagrees.
It was Mr. Jones.
And it was Mr. Jones!
Wrong
You
choice.
fool!
Exit Matthew for the win.
Matthew for the win.
What movie ends with Bruce
Oh,
Campbell
man.
as Ash saying, "Hail to the King, baby"? Do you agree? Or do you
Escape from
disagree?
LA. And he disagrees.
Army of Darkness.
And it's Army of Darkness!
X
So,
gets the
Paul
square, wins the
round.
$1,000. Great. This is the first round you won today.
Alright, so now we're going to go into the third round.
Round 3. The board is
Alright,
yours.
and Paul's going to go with
Jeffrey
Jeffrey Tambor first this time. So let's go over Jeffrey.
When Bob Dole was endorsing these, the company gave him 60 per week. Complimentary. What?
Didn't he do a campaign for donuts? I think it's donuts.
All right, he says donuts, and he disagrees.
Too bad.
And it is donuts.
Circle your turn to choose a square.
Oh my goodness. All right, and now Corey's gonna go with Nancy.
Nancy. What shape is in the center of Switzerland's flag? Do you think
This
that's
is
a
mountains, and he
Agree, or is
disagrees.
it a cross?
And it's a cross, and he got it.
You get the square.
All right, now Paul's gonna go with
Exit
Michelle for the block.
For the block. On the TV show The Simpsons, what's the first name of Homer Simpson's dad? Make your choice.
This is
Agree
Eugene,
or
and
disagree?
he agrees.
Abraham.
And it's Abraham.
Unfortunately, no.
All
Which
right.
square do you? Michelle for the
Okay, if
win.
Corey gets this, Corey wins
When was the
$20,000.
world-famous Chanel No. 5 perfume released? Will you
He says
agree
1953, and he
or
disagrees.
Back in 1921.
That's 1921. So Corey, you win $20,000.
This is
And
the
that's-
second
and,
round you won today.
So he won a total of $22,000. He didn't get the secret square because you can only get it on the first try. Thanks, guys, for watching this episode of Hollywood Squares. And C3VO626 will come back next Sunday. And for a shot, another $20,000. I'm the ZachMan18. Good night.